Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Council of Ginseng Masters Grand Finale. This is the stream that we're doing of this finale, and yeah, I'm here with many members of the community, including Izney, here to help me commentate and stand the madness. Izney, will you explain to me what is going on right now? Who's playing who and why?
We have our Grandmaster Duat, our Master Neutral Laser, and our Young Master Allegory. They'll each be playing each other once, so a total of 3 games going on at the same time. And the person who wins both their games, I think, or I don't actually remember how it works. Do you know? Is it like who actually wins the tournament?
I don't know. I guess whoever gets the most amount of wins out of these 3 games.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that's pretty much how it's gonna work. If you want to kind of interview Neutral Laser or Allegory about their time tournament, that would be cool.
Neutral Laser,
What's up, guys?
how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Going pretty good.
Are you excited for the tournament?
I'm very excited. It's been great. I really didn't expect to get this far, to be honest. I was supposed to join the Young Master group, but I couldn't because it was full, so I had to join the Master, and I ended up winning.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you participated in a Ginseng Show tournament before?
Yeah, I've been in 3. My first one I got wrecked because I was brand new. My second one, I was also at the bottom, but the last one I did, I got like 2nd in the Young Master, maybe 3rd, somewhere up there. So I was planning on taking the Young Master first place spot, but that didn't happen.
Have you played Duat or Allegory before?
I've played Allegory a couple times. Maybe I've played Duat once, but not recently. So this will be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah. Do you have like a strategy going into it? I mean, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Don't want to already reveal to Allegory. I guess.
Oh, I got this. I got this. I got you. I'll say it. I mean, if Allegory studied my opening, he'll cook me. Cause I do the same thing every time.
Okay.
That's the plan.
So you're not afraid of being predictable then?
Not at all.
How's it going, Allegory?
It's going. A fine Saturday morning.
How are you feeling about this round? What are your thoughts going into it?
Oh man. Yeah, I think kind of feel the same way in regards to Duat. Where Duat shows up, I feel like we're kind of cooked because I played against Duat and I don't think I've been able to beat Duat. Duat is up there, so.
Okay, so it sounds like y'all are actually relieved that Duat didn't end up showing up. That's interesting.
A little bit, maybe.
Have you participated in many Ginseng tournaments before?
One other one that didn't go very well.
Okay.
So, yeah, the last one I think I joined the Masters group and immediately regretted it, but it was a while ago when I was like first getting into Ginseng.
Have you been able to train up a little bit as well since then?
Oh yeah, and then something I've been able to work on is kind of just slowing down and taking the time to think, just rushing my move. And then consistently, one of my biggest issues was consistently giving my opponent the piece they needed to make the jump. So I've been doing that a lot less.
Yeah, that's always rough when you develop the same line as your opponent, especially if you're the host, because the guest usually is the one that gets first dibs on it.
Yeah, see, and like the other thing too would be like we wouldn't even be doing the same lines. I would just be like, okay, let me put this here to finish my jump, and it just happens to work for them too.
Yeah. And are you comfortable sharing what your general strategy would be going into these rounds, or into these matches?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm going to keep using the same opening I've been using throughout the whole tournament. So I think it's a pretty versatile opening.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, laser I haven't really studied their opening, so so they might not be so cooked as they were saying. It'll definitely be fun. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled and see what happens.
I think that's it. I think we're good. Unless there's anything else you wanted to say going into Allegory, any other thoughts?
I'm just excited to do it, and again, I'm just excited for the whole Pi Show community and all this stuff, and I'm grateful for it, and I can't wait to do this thing.
Sweet.
I'll spin this, and whoever it lands on will win the tile set from Mikkel for the Council of Ginseng's tournament. No.
No.
Okay.
Beastmaster.
Congratulations to Beastmaster. I'll quickly message them.
Good spin.
Good spin.
Congratulations, Beastmaster. That's awesome.
We'll have Neutralizer and Allegory leave the call so we can commentate. And yeah, just whenever you're ready, start. Good luck to both of you.
Yep.
So we have Neutralizer as the host and Allegory as the guest. So Allegory will have the first move. We'll see here Allegory with a pretty standard koi opening and Laser going for their standard opening that they've been going for this entire tournament. Trying to get that Lotus to the midline and a sneaky dragon push.
And we expected this from both them because they both just said they were going to do that. So.
Yeah.
Allegory said 1 sec. Can't have 1 sec, Allegory. That's not how it works.
He's gonna pull up the Ginseng bot. Alright, we've got them moving again. Allegory going for their opening, pushing the Lion Turtle for the Lotus jump. So Allegory is the first to get their Lotus out, which is nice.
We can expect that from the Moon Guest. They both have actually surprisingly similar openings, is what I'm realizing right now. Actually, identical.
Yeah, they're the same opening. They are identical so far. Yeah, the illusion of difference, but it's actually all the same. Neutralizer, instead of going the full way, is only moving their Lotus halfway.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
Because, yeah.
That's going to capture it.
Allegory is moving their Ginseng up to protect their Lotus.
Oh my gosh, the dragon's gone.
Instead of moving it to the side. The dragon is gone. Which, usually you would not want to trade the koi for a dragon, I would feel like, but for both of these players' openings, the dragon is their win condition. It's what gets the Lotus over the midline, so I guess that can make sense in this matchup.
Yeah, if they're both playing in red zones, it could be actually a pretty good strategy.
Captures back with Bison, getting it in the red garden, which is nice.
Yeah.
Laser moves over their Ginseng.
Lotus to follow.
Right now they could capture Allegory's koi with their dragon, which usually I would do, but like we said, they value the dragon more than a koi.
Right. Unless they just want
Allegory is setting up.
it's gone.
That's true, yeah. I would jump to the midline with Allegory's Lotus, which Neutralizer does block. Interesting.
I like that block because it's a powerful position for the Orchid to be in. Especially
Yeah.
the Ginseng as well.
Yeah. So here I'm assuming Allegory wants to get their dragon back from the temple, which I like. Which is also nice because it blocks Neutralizer from being able to get to the temple as well. And if Neutralizer wants to stop Allegory, it opens up that jump again. So a little bit of a dangerous position for Neutralizer right now.
Yeah, things are getting precarious.
What I would do is probably capture the wheel with my wheel. And then you can just disrupt the jump easily later on while still having this row locked down pretty much.
That makes sense.
But we'll see what Neutralizer does.
I mean, the wheel could be easily recaptured. Oh yeah, there it is.
So Neutralizer is listening to my commentary. Understood. He's actually on Gabrielski's account. That makes sense.
Hacked it.
We could do that thing chess streamers do to counter stream sniping, where we just give really bad suggestions. Oh, interesting. I didn't see that.
Oh, geez, yeah.
I wasn't really thinking of that, but that makes sense as well. Actually, right now, I don't really like Allegory's position anymore. I don't think they have a lot going for them right now, actually, because this Ginseng is very vulnerable, and this jump isn't going to last long.
It looks like it's going to be a Ginseng trade.
Yeah, eventually that's what it'll end up being.
Unless, I guess, Neutral Laser might for now be opposed to getting that Lotus something to jump into. So they might remove their wheel first, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but they don't do any of that, and instead set up their own Lotus jump, which is interesting. I don't know if I agree with that, but we'll see what their plan is.
Both players are playing fairly fast right now.
Allegory making a similar move, actually the same move, pretty much.
That is funny to remember, the fact that they have very similar setups, and that move still counts as something for Allegory, because the Lotus can go back and forward again.
Yeah, because if Neutral Laser takes too long to capture this Ginseng, Allegory can get their Lotus potentially to the other side, protected by their other Ginseng. But we'll see.
There is.
Yeah, I would still move the wheel first though, because, well, I guess it's not that big of a problem. Allegory can't really jump to the midline because they just can't get a Ginseng over there fast enough to protect it. So that's not too bad. Well, obviously you don't want to go there.
Yo, Duat showed up.
Duat is awake. That is amazing. That is awesome. So we will have some more games. Okay, that makes sense. Capture the wheel, yeah. I don't really know why the wheel was just sitting there, but it's not the most valuable piece.
We were just talking about that in our last video that we recorded, just like the art of ignoring the wheel, not really caring about it.
Yeah.
Although it is the thing about that I'm just now realizing about not moving
Wait,
up.
I didn't realize what is. Oh.
Many things are happening.
Whoa. Many things are happening.
Wheel capture, lion turtle up, bison capture, badger mole capture.
Yeah. That is interesting.
Everything I was saying before all that happened just became obsolete because there were tiles on the outside of the board, so that's cool.
What were you saying though with the wheel?
I was saying I just realized the importance of moving that wheel. Not necessarily just to protect from the jump, but to protect from another tile capturing it and making the jump permanent of an option. Because it's one thing if there's a wheel there, it's another thing if there's one of Allegory's tiles there ready to make it happen.
Yeah. So I'm assuming with this lion turtle move that Laser made, they're threatening the Lotus. Laser can only capture with the bison, so they're just planning on thinning Allegory's tiles over here, and just by brute force and sheer material advantage getting the Lotus because it can't be protected. But they might not have accounted for the Koi breeding the Badger Mole, which is nice for Allegory and buys them some time, and also frees up this path for the Ginseng to protect. So actually Allegory is in a nice position, I think, and they got a good trade with their bison for a lion turtle, which is good value.
Yeah, they kind of.
Yeah, so I don't think that went exactly how Laser wanted it to, but now they're threatening capture back with both tiles. Now it's kind of hard to say what Allegory should actually do. It's a little tricky. Oh, I like that. I like that move a lot, actually, from Allegory, because my main problem with their position was they just didn't have tiles over there. But this gets 2 tiles over there in one move. I like that.
That is nice.
So actually, their position doesn't look too scary at all right now.
I mean, they're
I
koi
think,
capturable, right?
yeah, I think you have to capture the koi so that it can't freeze your tiles. And then, yeah. And then you're kind of still in the advantage, I guess, because you can capture the bison. Well, yeah, I think Allegory is going to give up their Lotus here, which is a little unfortunate because I like that idea, but you just can't protect it in time. And the unfortunate downside of that Admiral move was blocking the Ginseng protection. Anyway, let's see. Duat koi opening, Laser going for their usual opening, Duat doing a koi opening. Oh, a nice move again from Allegory though, I like that. So the Lotus is still safe for now, but eventually, well, it frees up that line to protect again, which is nice.
Yeah, that was a really good move from Allegory.
Yeah, I like that one. I've noticed, maybe I don't fully understand Laser's opening, but they do like to get a Ginseng behind their dragon here, which is interesting. I feel like he's explained before the idea with it, but I just don't remember, and I always am a little confused on why he does that. But
I mean,
obviously, it is a clear staple of his opening.
he just did a quick dragon capture in the beginning of his game with Allegory. It really is something that he's thinking about a lot. It's protecting that dragon.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
He
good
definitely
point.
put a lot of value on it.
Yeah, for sure.
For some reason, I wasn't expecting the dragon to be the tile that captured the koi.
Yeah, that's kind of the part with the bison boosting. You have to capture with the dragon first and make sure you get that order correctly, because after you move the bison, the dragon won't be boosted anymore. So in order to be able to capture back, you have to capture the dragon first.
Got it.
Anyway, tiles are disappearing.
We got both Lotuses out on the Duat versus neutral laser thing.
So yeah, now it looks a little tough for Allegory.
We've seen a great example here of what we were talking about in a video a long time ago, where we were saying, like, at this point the game meta is just who comes out the most advantaged at the end of the big capture war.
Yeah. I don't hate that move, actually.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
But they will be losing their Lotus. But just making your opponent have less tiles in this end game where only one Lotus is out is nice.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Both Lotuses are out. So this time Neutral Laser decides to capture the koi with the dragon, which is interesting. I didn't think they would do that because I haven't seen them do that before.
Yeah, we just
But this time,
discussion about how important the dragon is to neutral laser.
and then yeah, and they do that, which is interesting. But I would do that. I agree with that trade because I do not value the dragon more than the koi personally. In the Allegory versus Duat, I was just saying we saw Allegory flip the Lotus out, and then also Duat got their Orchid to that nice spot on the midline, which we've talked about a little bit. But it's just a really nice spot for your Orchid.
Okay, well, why did neutral laser put Orchid there?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I'm not sure. I mean, I guess they have some time. They don't need to capture the Lotus right now. It makes sense that they're going to the temple to get something. Actually, I do like that because if they capture the Lotus, then it gives Allegory time to move their Orchid to get to the temple first. So actually, I think that's correct. Threaten the Ginseng, and now is when Neutral Laser can capture the Lotus, and they don't have to worry about giving up this temple.
Yeah, and really, they don't need to capture. Well, there's the Lotus capture. I guess that kind of rendered what I was saying.
Well, now they do because they don't want to lose their Ginseng, don't want to lose the tile. But yeah.
Gotcha.
They didn't need to right then. Nothing was being threatened.
Okay, what is going on?
Wheel trade, Duat versus Laser. Laser's the one initiating the trade. Now, I don't want to assume anything, but me personally, I know, like, when I was facing stronger opponents than me, when I was a little less confident, I would go for the wheel trades when I just didn't know what to do, because, you know, it's a safe move. It's a wheel trade. I just don't know how to approach facing someone like Duat, you know, so I'm just gonna trade wheels and think for a little bit longer. So that's something I would do.
I like
But
that.
yeah, we see here in Laser versus Allegory, getting the Badgermal with the Temple, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But I would maybe get the Koi. I mean, the Badgermal is nice. Well, they're probably gonna get a Lion Turtle if Laser gets a Koi, so Badgermal makes sense. Doesn't matter too much right now. They've pretty much won.
Yeah, they're mostly just trying to quickly advance their Lotus at this point, just win as fast as possible.
Duat versus Allegory. Duat is setting up a jump with their Lotus. Yeah, so this is interesting. Okay. Laser stacking their Ginsengs, threatening to capture Duat's Lion Turtle. Well, their Lion Turtle is protected, which is nice. And Duat actually ignores that, which is interesting, but it makes sense kind of, because if they get their Lotus in the midline here, it's really hard to stop for neutral Laser. And they don't actually have a Ginseng over here to protect their Orchid to get into that nice spot. So it looks a little scary for neutral Laser right there.
Yeah.
Neutral Laser versus Allegory. I don't know why the Bison's going here, but
The wheel went
maybe to block the wheel. The wheel to the midline is probably for the Temple. And I'm assuming neutral Laser just doesn't want to give up this Temple for the Orchid, which makes sense. I don't know why the Bison's going over here, though. Oh, interesting. I like this move. I like the idea. In execution, it probably doesn't work because you can just capture back with the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw what neutral Laser was going for here against Duat. Probably trying to get the dragon eventually, and disrupting the jump is kind of a desperate attempt at stopping the Lotus from getting here, but they can't do too much else right now. So now neutral Laser does bring their Badgermal out of the Temple. So this wheel's free to go to either Temple now. This Orchid can't make it.
Yeah, they managed at least one of the tiles.
Yeah, they managed so the Orchid can't trade. There is that capture that neutral Laser land, but I don't think Duat really cares about the Lion Turtle. I think they can move the the Lotus here, and it's just Shangli. I don't think, well, not immediate Shangli, but because it's not boosted by a Bison. But if you just move the dragon over, it's really hard to stop from Laser's position.
Dragon is
yeah, but they can just. Oh, right. Forgot.
They could capture back with the Badgermal, and the Badgermal's 2 moves away from being able to get the win.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was Duat's turn, but yeah, you're right. I think Laser has to capture the dragon here, which buys them some time. Actually, a good amount of time, because the Badgermal is a lot less scary. So yeah, that's correct.
There's the capture.
Getting the Badgermal down here. Progress the Lotus.
Neutral Laser and Allegory, it's a rush for the Badgermals at this point.
Yeah, Laser's gonna pull up. Allegory's gonna try to stall time and pull the Lotus back down. Interesting. So we see this move.
Where?
In Allegory versus Duat. Allegory makes this nice move, which I like, pushing the Lion Turtle here protected, sets up a jump. but it's actually really nice for Duat. Duat can capture the orchid, the koi with their orchid, and the orchid doesn't capture itself because of the lion turtle. And it also frees up this midpoint spot, which their lotus is trying to get to eventually. That's nice. Allegory does capture back with the dragon. Let's see here. Yeah, so Duat does capture back with the Badger Roll and Duat versus Neutral Laser. Oh, okay, I didn't expect this actually. In Neutral Laser versus Allegory, you just, instead of pulling the lotus, they're just setting up a jump to the midline. Which,
Okay.
yeah, that's another way to do it. I mean, Allegory can block, but you can still jump here, set up some more jumps potentially.
Yeah. Okay, so in the Duat versus neutral, neutral is responded.
Yeah, this,
One chest, just to make sure that Badger doesn't get into a Shanghai position. I guess.
yeah, I like that move. That makes sense. I think they're going to capture the wheel, and then, but Duat does that nice move.
That's pretty good.
Which is very good, yeah. The Badger Mole can actually make it to the other spot to pull, so there's 2 win threats right now.
Yeah.
It might just be Shangli. I don't think he can stop it. I think that's Shangli.
I think so too. But yeah.
And I think it's also Shangli for Laser in Laser versus Allegory, because Allegory did not block the jump. I think that's also Shangli. Looks like it will just be Allegory versus Duat.
So this, I want to point out that in both these games, looks like Coach is gonna win. It's kind of funny that we were talking about a possible game.
That is funny, actually.
Yeah.
That is funny, yeah. In this case, I mean, arguably, if we're just going by the brackets, Host is the better player, the favored player, I should say, with brackets. But yeah, that is funny to see. And it's also interesting to see that both are utilizing the Badger Roll and the White Garden, when a lot of these people are going for Dragon Push wins. It's interesting. But yeah, that's going to be a win for Neutral Laser versus Allegory, and a win for Duat versus Neutral Laser. So Duat has 1 win, and Neutral Laser has 1 win.
Boom.
If Duat beats Allegory here, they will win the tournament. I think that's how it works. I don't know how else it would work. Neutral and Allegory could end in a draw. I think before it could have ended in a draw. Allegory could have blocked the jump and stalled time. But yeah, right there it was just Shangli once you get to the midpoint. Or the midline, I should say. No move in this game for a little while, but now both players are focused on this game. I think Duat's just going to get this jump to the midline. But it's not actually too scary for Allegory, I would say. They can block with the Orchid pretty safely here. And they could also capture this wheel, which is maybe not the best move, but it's an option. So Duat, using the boosted ability of the Bison, moves their Lion Turtle here, which is interesting. I don't see the idea immediately. I guess they can flip the Lotus now here, which is something that, why they move the Lion Turtle here specifically, I'm not sure. Because honestly, I just see this and it seems like a nice move. With the Dragon capturing the Lion Turtle and pushing the wheel. I don't see why that's bad or how that could be bad. Capture back with Koi. You could trap with the Koi, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is just not a good move from Duat, but obviously saying that is insane.
Yeah, is the Duat. Don't ask questions.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm interested to see. I feel like I can't question this move at all, but I really don't see the idea yet. I feel like it's. I don't know.
Wait, so am I correct in saying that Laser just did a how do I say this? Dragon for Koi trade, and then a vice versa Koi for Dragon trade in these two different games? Is that right?
Oh yeah, that is right. Yeah, he traded a dragon in for a koi, and then in another one traded in a koi for a dragon. Yeah, which is interesting.
While we're waiting for this game to develop, do we ask Laser what his thought process was in doing the one?
Yeah, I'd like to know that actually.
Yeah, what's up? Wait, what was the part you were talking about?
Well, basically,
Yeah, in Duat you captured a koi with the dragon.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
then in Allegory you captured the dragon with your koi.
yeah. So, I think the one against Allegory wasn't as good. I kind of fear the koi, so I kind of try to get rid of it when I can.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
I've been like tortured by a koi fish.
Well,
That's
I feel like I
the
must
reason
be
I
missed.
lost. So I only got one loss during the tournament, and the koi fish was the reason why. So
Bro has
There must be some trap with capturing this lion turtle that I'm just not seeing, because I don't know why Allegory would not capture the
I don't
lion
see it
turtle.
either.
I've been looking, but I don't know.
Not sure.
Yeah, they went for the bison instead. I just don't know.
They were just playing on a different level than us.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe the lion turtle is suddenly the value of an orchid? I don't know.
Imagine if Allegory is just like doesn't see what the trap is, but assumes there is one, so they're too afraid to do it.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't see the trap, but I'm assuming there is some trap. Maybe this move is just completely bad, but Duat knows that Duat can make it, and it will inspire fear. It's genius, yeah. Let's see, is there anything else I want to ask Laser? I mean, I kind of wanted to ask with this right here. Yeah, against Allegory, you captured their wheel, and then you decided to flip your lion turtle here. I feel like you could have moved some pieces here,
Yeah. So
and it would have made sense.
my thought was, there wasn't really any win threat, so I was fine with leaving my orchid and wheel there, because I had captured his dragon. So I didn't see any threats there for a win. So all I wanted to do is bring both my pieces into play so they could help up there with that, because I saw a bunch of I kind of predicted in the future, like short-term future, there would be a bunch of tile trading, which did happen. So I wanted enough tiles up there for it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that move just kind of was a good one for 2 and 1 to bring him up.
Yeah, you had some time. There was no immediate.
Yeah, there was no
threat.
rush. Yeah.
So Allegory brings over their bison. I think why they move it here instead of here is they don't want to disrupt their ginseng. Personally, I would just move it here, though. I think boosting the lion turtle is nice, but and this ginseng not being protected is not a big deal at all. But getting some bison boosting.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Allegory just only wants to lose their Badgermole on a tile trade.
Yeah, definitely.
It could just be going for a capture. I don't know why, but
yeah, that makes sense. And then they could even flip the wheel here, capture. But yeah, then we have this move.
It's too late now.
Too late now. That blind turtle is no longer capturable. Interesting. We're seeing Ginseng Fortress. That would be crazy. And the grand finale of the Council of Ginseng Masters, after everything, we've been talking about the new meta, and then the top players just use Ginseng Fortresses. That would be funny.
Actually, this is the new meta.
Actually, it's always been Ginseng Fortresses.
Always has been.
Always has been. So I guess that was the idea. Makes sense. Feels like Allegory has a lot of time. The Lotus hasn't moved at all, but yeah, I was just gonna say Duat can do this, and then it's scary, but
It's scary.
it's not too scary.
I mean, once
Not
one's
yet.
there, the dragon is in range to push it.
Yeah. For now, Allegory can capture with the orchid, but yeah, not ideal.
That's crazy. Yeah, if Allegory wins the three-way tie, that would be an interesting development.
That would be funny if we just all played again. I don't know. I feel like this has had to happen, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe the Grandmaster just always wins their 2 games. I don't actually remember what's happened in previous tournaments. Okay, let's see here. Wheel trade.
He's pulling an Izney.
So, wait, wheel trading is now an Izney.
Yeah, it's your thing.
That's my thing. All right, cool.
It's
That's awesome.
when you don't know what to do.
Exactly. I mean, that's kind of true. Sometimes, probably not. Like there, I didn't think Duat was going to capture back, actually. I thought Duat was just going to take the tempo, but apparently there, yeah, wheel trading is fine.
Well, they did need to move something just because I was threatening the diagonal.
Well, I thought they were just going to let the Badgermole be captured, but apparently I'm just stupid. Yeah.
Meanwhile, looks like Allegory's trying to go for a tempo trade. That's fun.
Yeah. It's fun.
I'm sure they have time for that right now, but yeah.
I don't know if they have time for it as a thing, yeah. I mean, I like going for wheel trades in this kind of situation, except that the line turtle is protected by a Ginseng, but having a wheel is kind of nice when your opponent is threatening to go to the midline and such, but right here, a wheel wouldn't do you too much either. It's just kind of too far away for it to be effective right now, I think. And then there, that's kind of just game, I feel like. You take, and then they go here, and it's Shangli. You don't take, you maybe block, they just capture. Yeah,
You
I
gonna move?
go here, here, yeah. Okay.
That the Lotus can actually jump diagonally over tiles into empty spaces. That's something they can do.
Really?
Sure.
Wow.
Allegory could have possibly captured that wheel to prevent the Lotus jumping. I don't know.
Maybe there. I don't know if there was time.
That's true.
I mean, they could have earlier.
Yeah.
The thing that I don't know though is they could have captured this lion turtle earlier. I still have no idea why. I don't know. I must just be blind.
I'll have to ask them about that
Yeah.
in the chat later. Does Allegory have some kind of epic move?
Oh, that works as well, actually. I was wrong.
That's true. That prevents the win, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
For one move.
And actually, it's kind of nice. You capture, you take, the threat's gone. I like that idea. But yeah, you have to capture with the wheel, and then it's Shangli. But yeah, I like that idea.
At least we got some closure on that line turtle. It was finally captured.
It was, yeah, that is nice. Looking for a block, but there is nothing you can do at this point. There's no way you can stop 2 potential pushes without a lion turtle. Or like pulling it or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yep, that will be game, and Duat will be the winner with a win against Allegory and Neutral Laser.
Boom. GG's.
GG's from everyone. Good games.
Unexpected, huh?
Yeah, but honestly, yeah, they were good games. That one against that Allegory versus Duat game was actually a lot closer than you might expect from a young master versus a grandmaster. I like that game.
True.
Welcome back, Duat. Congratulations on your wins. I think that does make you the winner of the overall tournament. Council of Ginseng Masters 5, I believe. Yeah, 5.
Woo!
very good games. Really quick, just before anything else, just want to ask Duat, like, if you could you explain this move with your lion turtle against Allegory? I kind of need to understand if you're able to.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just defending against him moving his dragon up to -1, I think. Basically just moving his dragon 1 point up. Because if that lion turtle weren't there, he'd then have a win threat and basically have tempo over me. Also, moving my lion turtle gives me space for my badger mole flip to go move my lotus up.
Yeah, I saw that. But like, is this not like bad for you if he like can't
I'm
Allegory
okay with
capture?
trade. I'm okay with the
Okay.
trade. I saw that. Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So what did he say? He was okay for doing
Yes.
a trade?
Yeah, doing a trade is not bad. I just thought
Like, I'm already
trading
up
the
anyway.
dragon. Yeah, you are.
I mean, it's not like I have a win threat immediately anyway, so I don't really care if my wheel gets dislodged like that. I just want to make sure I don't lose. Is what's going on.
Yeah, I didn't see that, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Don, did you have any questions for Duat?
Yeah. What was your favorite moments from these two games that you just did? Any favorite moves or anything?
Probably in the Allegory game, just moving the Lotus up without any Ginseng protection. I think it looks cool. I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. I really liked when you when you put that lion turtle up there. It's like reminding us, oh yeah, the Lotus can jump over tiles. That's the whole point. So
Yeah, that was a nice, very clean way to take the win.
and were there any moments throughout in these last two games where you got like scared? You're like, oh crap, my opponent might actually get the upper hand here, or were you pretty confident this whole time?
Again, the Allegory game. That's kind of why I did that lion turtle move. But also, I guess later. I'm not exactly sure where, but I think it's when you move this bison next to his badger mole. Because the problem with that for me is that, yeah, it hits the lion turtle, but also he can just do that move at any point if I don't have that point protected and dislodge my wheel again, which I thought was just kind of annoying. But also he has like initiative at this point, so he both defends my threat and has initiative, so I thought maybe he might get me.
And so that's why your direct response to him moving that bison was getting that ginseng in there, because he didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, that's a move I didn't want to do, but it kind of had to happen.
Yeah. Let's talk to Allegory.
I just want to ask, like, what were you thinking when Duat put his lion turtle right here?
My immediate thought was that I was eventually going to try to like just nullify all the abilities. Honestly, I didn't even realize, for whatever reason, I didn't process that I could just trip with my own dragon and push his lotus back.
Yeah.
But the lion turtle, I'm kind of scared of now after facing the bot, because it kind of did a lot of damage to me when I faced the bot in the tournament, so I'm a little scared of the lion turtle now.
That makes sense.
We kept thinking there was some like really important reason that you weren't capturing it. We were like, what is it? We can't find it.
Nope, just a blunder.
Good to know.
And then also against Neutralizer at the end here, I think the move you had to make was to block this jump. Did you just figure you had lost, or did you not see that this was a Shangli with the badger mole?
Combination.
So were you like playing for a draw here, like before this happened?
Yeah, so my whole idea was why I switched to Admiral was I figured Laser was looking to flip their Lotus over, so I figured if I could get my Badgermole over fast enough that to a flip contest and have to call it a draw.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that makes sense.
It was just a little too slow though.
I think you could have definitely gotten the draw here if you blocked and then you do like that flipping war. It's kind of what I was expecting to happen. But yeah. Any
Well,
other
my
questions?
question there would be if I do block the jump, he can still jump over the bridges. Probably
Oh right, yeah.
like going the other way.
But he probably would have gone here, yeah. You're right.
Allegory, have you ever played for a draw before?
Sometimes maybe, but I've never like fully intentionally gone for it. So I don't think I've actually drawn a game. Izney, we're playing a game. I don't know if I gave you a winning jump or something. I haven't looked at what Ginseng games I still have open, but you offered me a and I probably should have said yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, playing for a draw is always interesting. I don't like playing for a draw, but sometimes you have to, and it's tough to play for the draws because you can't make any
Especially
mistakes.
when you don't have. I feel like the koi is a key component of when you want to play for a draw.
Exactly, yeah.
Laser said, did y'all notice my Badgermole move out of the temple?
Yeah, Laser, I did notice that. I mentioned that when we were commentating. That was nice. Just this move here. I mean, yeah, Allegory could still trade with the wheel, but that was nice. Yeah.
We got the orchid out of the way.
Yeah.
When he blocked the temple for me, it was crazy. I was like, well, no.
Yeah, I thought that was really smart from Laser here. Instead of just capturing the Lotus, the correct move is moving the orchid here so that you get to the temple first. That was smart.
Do you have any other questions for Laser, Izney?
Oh yeah, was this just a wheel trade, or like was there more thought behind it that I'm missing?
I just didn't know what to do as a wheel trade.
Okay.
It was an Izney.
That's what I said. It was an Izney, yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't have any other questions really.
For anybody who doesn't know how it's working, all three of these contestants are getting a prize board. Because all three of them are winners of this tournament, just from different brackets. And really, all that we were determining here was figuring out who is the winner, first of all, and then also determining who gets first pick on the boards. Yeah, we're not gonna have you guys pick the boards right now, I think, because we haven't what am I trying to say? We have not yet, Mikhail has not yet made the third one. But that'd be
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, if Mikhail wants to show them off, that could be cool.
Alright, so I've made 2 boards. So yeah, I'm sorry I really couldn't join for the boys. Here's one of the boards. So, but yeah, I think you already mentioned that you guys might not be choosing yet because I still need to make the last one.
Yeah.
But one of them in oak, solid oak, it's nice. And we also have this one right here. So, I mean, all show boards look the same, right? But they're still a bit different.
No, they're beautiful.
It's too.
Showboard is unique.
They look
Yeah.
amazing.
So this is made from, I believe it's called ash wood in English. Is that right?
I don't know. I don't know my woods enough.
Okay, fair enough. And then this one is oak. So yeah, we'll that's the boards. I still need to make the last one. I had started making it. It's actually sitting right here, but unfortunately, I I made a mistake with these lines right here. So I kind of want to start over.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I love how thick they
Alright.
are.
Yeah, I'm really yeah. Is it too much, you think? Or is it good?
I think it's perfect. Okay, I'm just so used
Feel
to.
like
Yeah.
I'm just so
quality feel.
starting Gateboard, which is like very thin, so it's nice to see.
Yeah.
Also, I love the back on that lighter one. The way like you see the little
Yeah.
rectangles and stuff.
There's also on this one I put like a little lotus stamp
Yo.
and then my initials. But you know what? This is so stupid. I don't even know my own name because I put my initials in the wrong order. Such an easy task. Anyways, yeah. Well, that's the pressure boards.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
That's awesome.
What's going on? Anyways, I'll hop off again.
Okay. Thanks for jumping in, Nico.
Sure.
Well, there you go. Those are the prize boards for the winners. And yeah, based on their ranking and winning and stuff like that, they're going to be able to choose which board they want. Have first choice and third choice, which one they want. So there you go. Congratulations again, everybody. All three of our competitors today, Neutral Laser, Allegory, and Duat. Special congratulations to Duat for winning the tournament. Working good job. It's a good game. Good games. I enjoyed them. Any other thoughts, Izney?
No, that's everything.
Sweet. Thank you for joining, everybody. Have a good one.
Yep.